On October 11, 2013, at approximately 7:15 p.m., Officer James Dolan and James Moses were dispatched to conduct a well-being check on one of our residents. The caller had been on the phone with a homeowner, Mr. William Ellis, and got disconnected. Upon trying to call Mr. Ellis back, he was unable to get an answer. Concerned for his safety and well-being, a call was made to the Walpole Police Department to check on Mr. Ellis. Officer Dolan was first to arrive at Mr. Ellis's home. Officer Dolan noticed that the garage lights were on, and there was some kind of motor running in the backyard. Officer James Moses was next to arrive to the scene to assist. Both officers did a quick search of the garage, backyard, and house. The officers, as well as Walpole Fire Department personnel, were unable to locate Mr. Ellis. During their check of the backyard, it was observed that Mr. Ellis had been in the process of closing his in-ground swimming pool. The neighborhood was canvassed in an attempt to locate Mr. Ellis. Officers Moses and Dolan noticed that although the pool cover was on, it was not yet fully secured. With darkness setting in, both officers knew that something was not right, and it appeared Mr. Ellis had left everything out and was still in the process of closing the pool. The officers' attention was now focused on the pool area. Mr. Ellis was located in the swimming pool. He was against the edge of the pool on top of an unsecured pool cover with only his head exposed. Officers Dolan and Moses quickly attempted to lift Mr. Ellis out of the water. As they did, he became combative. Several firefighters assisted, and Mr. Ellis was lifted from the pool. It was apparent that Mr. Ellis had suffered from a medical issue while he was working on the pool. With the cold air temperatures and water, Mr. Ellis was warmed and dried with blankets. It was determined that Mr. Ellis had suffered a diabetic episode. Had it not been for Officers Dolan and Moses realizing that something was wrong with the entire scene, that Mr. Ellis had been located, the outcome may have been different. It is also important to know that Officers Dolan and Moses saved the life of Mr. Ellis, who himself is a retired police officer. Mr. Ellis's son is a police officer as well. Although incidents like these go unrecognized daily by our officers just doing their job, it is important to remember that there is no routine call, and if not for the diligent search conducted by Officer Dolan and Officer Moses, this incident may have had a tragic outcome. Their quick response and collaborative efforts prevented an additional harm to Mr. Ellis. These officers acted without any regard for their own personal safety, and the courageous actions are in the highest traditions of law enforcement. Sergeant at Arms, would you please bring forward Officer James Dolan and Officer James Moses of the Walpole Police Department.
If I could just call Kevin Calman up to the, from the Mass State Police, please, to read the next award.
On Thursday, September 19, 2013, at approximately 4:40 in the morning, the Dartmouth Barracks received numerous calls regarding a male parking his truck and attempting to climb the fence on the Braga Bridge, located on Route 195 on the Fall River and Somerset Town Line. Troopers from the Dolan Barracks and officers from Fall River Police Department checked the area of the bridge for the male with negative results.